If you don't drop a like in the next 5 seconds, this will happen to your account. But if you do drop a like on the video, this is how many V-Bucks will show up on your account. Season 6 is not that far away now, and the live event for the end of the season is even closer. But what will be happening in this live event? What is going to be happening to the 0 point? And how will Agent Jonesy, how's he going to save the day? Well, luckily for you, we have all the leaks and secrets in today's video on what will be happening in this live event and what Season 6 is going to be looking like. Some of this news that we've got in today's video is pretty crazy. Real quick, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and use support creator code macmacsyt in the item shop. Without further ado, strap in and let's dive straight into this. So to give you guys a little bit of background on what's going on so far, we've got Agent Jonesy. He's been recruiting people from all the different universes. We've also got the exposed 0 point right in the middle of the map that was exposed by Galactus in the live event last season. He wanted to harness energy from it, but we ended up protecting it. Nice one. We've also had hints about Kevin the Cube making a return. If you guys haven't noticed already, both the Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 maps line up. If you guys didn't know, the new locations that came for this season, like Salty Towers, line up perfectly with the Chapter 1 map on where Tilted Towers was, so it looks like we are going back to the Chapter 1 map. And with this theory, where Kevin Cube spawned in on the Chapter 1 map, that same location on the Chapter 2 map is the redacted bunker. And also, just to back this up, we also have files in-game which hint towards Kevin the Cube spawning in. We've also got bounty hunters in-game to protect the 0 point. We're expected to have 6 of them, as shown by the 6 symbols on the IO headquarters logo. We have 3 of them so far: Terminator, The Walking Dead, and Predator. We've still got 3 more bounty hunters that Jonesy is yet to recruit to come in through the 0 point before the live event starts. Now, talking about the event, we don't actually have anything solid like concrete evidence what's going to be happening in the event, except a couple of huge new things that were added into the files of the game, which we're going to be talking about later on in today's video. Now, we aren't that far off from the event now, and a lot of people are still confused on what's going to be happening. Will we be escaping the loop? Is the 0 point going to like explode? Is Kevin the Cube going to show up, or even the 7? And then there ends up being a huge battle at the end of the season. Like, the event isn't even that far away now, and if you guys didn't know, the 7 include 3 skins that we know so far. We got the Visitor, the Scientist, and don't even know how you say this name. These characters were all from Chapter 1, and they were teased in the Chapter 2 official trailer, and even in the most recent Season 5 trailer, where Jonesy was told over the phone not to attract the attention of the 7. Listen to this.
And do not draw the attention of the 7, Jones.
So let's talk about the event and what we think might happen. Now, if you guys haven't met Bunker Jonesy yet, he's a bit of a crazy person. He's located on the map and has a ton of interesting dialogue. But in particular, he talks about vans, and that being the way of escaping the loop. Like, if you think about it, what vans do we have on the map right now? We have Reboot Vans. Like, that's the only logical thing that we can point towards right now. But, like, how are we going to be using the Reboot Vans? Now, the Reboot Vans, they've been modified to give us access to the bridge, pretty similar to how the battle buses in the last season were modified for the Galactus event. But the Reboot Vans actually give us access to the bridge and can be a way out of the loop, which Agent Jonesy keeps talking about, the loop, and how we're going to get out of it. For a player to be rebooted, they pretty much have to travel through some sort of bridge, which, as we know, the bridge is a connection to the 0 point. And what's also strange is that rifts are also a connection to the bridge. And if you guys remember seeing in the trailer, Agent Jonesy's secret weapon is a rift, which is access to the bridge in the 0 point. So it actually looks like the Reboot Vans, out of all things in game, are going to be playing the biggest part in the end event for this season. If Jonesy keeps talking about us getting out of the loop, the only way we're going to be getting out of the loop is through the Reboot Vans. So that's a little bit of food for thought there. Somehow, at the end of this season, the Reboot Vans are going to be giving us access to the bridge in the 0 point and getting us out of the loop. It seems like that. The way Bunker Jonesy keeps banging on about them, it seems like the vans are going to play a huge role in the end of this season. Now, the return of Lucky Landing, yes? So like we spoke about earlier, the 2 maps, the Chapter 1 map and the Chapter 2 map, when placed on top of each other, the new locations match the old locations on the map. Where Tilted Towers was, is now where Salty Towers is. You get what I'm coming from. Now, Condor, who is located at Misty Meadows right now, talks about Cherry Blossom. And that exact location where Misty Meadows is on the Chapter 1 map is Lucky Landing. So there's been huge hints towards there being a mashup between Lucky Landing and Misty Meadows, so it'd be called Lucky Meadows or something like that. There's a ton of evidence to back this up, but it looks like at the end of this season or going into Season 6, we're going to start reverting back to the old Chapter 1 map with Lucky Landing's return, and we got Salty Towers. You get where I'm coming from. It looks like Lucky Landing is going to be making a return for Season 6. Now, stuff to do with the live event at the end of the season, we've had some huge changes in-game that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Recently, stuff to do with the event have been added into the files of the game. Slight changes were recently made to the event music playlist. This playlist is used, obviously, in live events, which also confirms we're going to be seeing a live event at the end of this season. Also added into the files of the game was the new Hands event mode, which pretty much means during the live event at the end of the season, your character won't be able to hold anything. It's a new animation for your hands or something. It removes all your items from your inventory and disables your pickaxe. But obviously the question everybody is asking, what will this event be? If you guys remember, Midas spent the whole season pretty much preparing this device. We knew the end of season event was to do with this device. For instance, the Galactus event as well, the original trailer for the beginning of that season, Season 4, they even told us in the story trailer that Galactus was going to be arriving at the end of the season. But for this season, we've had nothing hinting towards what's going to be happening in the live event. It's still a bit of a mystery for everyone. So that's all we know about the live event so far. Let's run through what Season 6 is going to be like while you guys are here. So if you guys heard, Bunker Jonesy spoke about the loop and how everything kind of stays the same no matter what reality you're in. So we're currently in Season 5 of Fortnite, and we've got different bounty hunters from different realities. If we go all the way back to Chapter 1 Season 5, we had the title of that season was called Worlds Collide. We had different people from different realities all come into this one world. Really strange that, but the two are lining up perfectly. Chapter 1 Season 5 is exactly the same as Chapter 2 Season 5. We've got different characters from different realities. So, Bunker Jonesy has pretty much confirmed that whatever happens in one reality happens in the same reality. It doesn't really change that much. So, if we go back to Chapter 1 Season 6, what did we see there? We saw Kevin the Cube come into the game of Fortnite, and this is why I think we're going to see in Season 6 of Fortnite, we're going to see Kevin the Cube back. He's going to be back on the Fortnite map. Although the two realities are completely different, there is still a correlation on what happens in each season. Each season is exactly the same, but just in a different reality. So Chapter 1 Season 6, we saw Kevin the Cube. Chapter 2 Season 6, we're gonna see Kevin the Cube. And here we have at the end here a fan-made event trailer to get you guys hyped for the end of the season. Check this out. So if you've got any cool ideas and theories what's going to be happening in this live event at the end of the season, leave them in the comment section down below. It looks like the Vans are going to be playing a huge part in the end of this season. Lucky Landing making a return. So hopefully you guys went on, enjoyed today's video. If you could, drop me a like, subscribe down below. Make sure you're using support creator code MACMACSYT. The end event for this season isn't that far off now. We've got a couple of hints on what's going to be going on. Like I said, if you guys got anything cool, leave it in the comment section down below. I'll catch you guys later. It's been your boy MACMACS. Have a good day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.